The email arrived on a Tuesday. Subject: important information regarding your position. Grace's heart sank before she even opened it. The news was as expected, yet still a blow. Company restructuring, position eliminated. The world tilted. A wave of nausea washed over her. How could this be happening? This job, it was everything. Her security, her identity, her passion. Now it was gone. Grace wandered through the rest of her day in a daze. Numbness replaced the initial shock, leaving a hollow ache in its wake. The life she knew, the future she envisioned, it all crumbled around her. The phone rang. It was Sarah, Grace's oldest and dearest friend. "Just thinking about you," Sarah chirped, oblivious to the turmoil swirling within Grace. Grace hesitated, then let out a shaky sigh. "Sarah, I lost my job." Silence. Then a rush of warmth and concern. "Oh, Grace, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?" Sarah's voice was full of genuine empathy, a soothing balm to Grace's raw nerves. "I don't know," Grace whispered, tears welling in her eyes. Suddenly, the weight of it all became too much to bear alone. Sarah listened patiently as Grace poured out her fears and anxieties, her voice thick with unshed tears. "Come over," Sarah finally said, her voice soft yet firm. "We'll figure this out together." The days that followed were a blur of paperwork, phone calls, and overwhelming uncertainty. Grace felt adrift in a sea of unknowns, her carefully crafted plans dissolving like sandcastles in the tide. Sarah was her rock. She arrived at Grace's doorstep armed with coffee, tissues, and unwavering support. She helped Grace navigate the labyrinth of unemployment forms, her practical nature a welcome counterpoint to Grace's swirling emotions. "One step at a time," Sarah would say, her hand resting reassuringly on Grace's arm. "We'll tackle this together." Sarah's presence was a lifeline. She didn't offer empty platitudes or minimize Grace's pain. She simply showed up day after day, ready to listen, to help, to be a shoulder to cry. Sense of determination and hope for the future. One afternoon, Sarah stumbled upon an intriguing job posting. "This sounds perfect for you," she exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with excitement. Grace, weary from weeks of disappointment, felt a flicker of hope ignite within her. She spent hours crafting the perfect resume and cover letter, pouring her heart and soul into showcasing her skills and experience. The interview request came a few days later, bringing with it a surge of nervous anticipation. "You've got this," Sarah said, her voice filled with confidence. "Just be yourself and let your passion shine through." The interview was unlike any Grace had ever experienced. It felt less like an interrogation and more like a conversation, a chance to share her ideas and enthusiasm with like-minded individuals. Section 6. Finding Your Feet. In every journey, there comes a moment when you must find your footing, a moment when you must stand tall and face the challenges ahead. The call came a week later, a call that would change everything for Grace. She had been waiting anxiously, her mind racing with possibilities and fears. Grace held her breath, her heart pounding in her chest. The anticipation was almost unbearable, each second feeling like an eternity. "We'd like to offer you the position," the voice on the other end said. Relief washed over Grace, followed by a surge of pure joy. She had done it. Relief washed over Grace, followed by a surge of pure joy. She had done it. Sarah, her best friend and confidant, was ecstatic. "I knew you could do it!" she exclaimed, pulling Grace into a celebratory hug. "This is amazing!" The moment was surreal. Grace had worked so hard for this, and now it was finally happening. She felt a mix of emotions, excitement, nervousness, and a deep sense of accomplishment. Starting her new job was both terrifying and exhilarating. The first day was a whirlwind of introductions, new faces, and a flood of information, but Grace was ready. It was a chance to learn, to grow, to step outside her comfort zone. She knew that this was an opportunity to prove herself, to show what she was truly capable of. There were challenges, of course, but Grace faced them head-on, armed with a newfound resilience, forged in the fires of adversity. Each obstacle was a stepping stone, each setback a lesson. She had been through a storm, but she had weathered it. The journey had not been easy, but it had shaped her into the person she was becoming. And in the process, she had discovered a strength she never knew she possessed. Grace had found her feet, and with them, a path forward that was uniquely her own. Section 7. The Power of Presence. Looking back, Grace realized that Sarah's unwavering support had been her saving grace. It wasn't just the practical help, although that had been invaluable. It was the simple act of being there, of listening without judgment, of offering encouragement and hope when Grace needed it most. Sarah's presence had reminded Grace that even in the darkest of times, she was not alone. She had someone to lean on, someone who believed in her even when she struggled to believe in herself. True strength, Grace realized, didn't mean facing challenges alone. It meant allowing others to share the burden, to offer support and love, to remind us that we are worthy and capable, even when we feel broken. Section 8. The Strength Within. Grace's journey was a testament to the power of human connection. She had always been a strong individual, but it was through the bonds she formed with others that her true strength emerged. The laughter shared over coffee, the deep conversations that stretched into the night, and the simple, silent moments of understanding all played a crucial role in her transformation. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we are capable of incredible resilience, especially when we have the love and support of those who care about us. Grace found solace in the warm embraces of her friends, in their unwavering support, and in the shared moments of vulnerability that brought them closer together. These connections became her anchor, grounding her in times of turmoil. Life would inevitably throw more curveballs her way, but Grace knew she could face them with courage and grace. She had learned to stand tall, to face challenges head-on, and to draw strength from within. Her determination was unwavering and her spirit unbreakable. She approached each new obstacle with a sense of purpose and a belief in her own resilience. She had discovered a strength within herself, a strength born of vulnerability, compassion, and the unwavering belief of a true friend. Through meditation and introspection, she found clarity and peace. Journaling became her sanctuary, a place where she could reflect on her journey and acknowledge her growth. These practices helped her stay centered and connected to her inner strength. The experience had changed her, but it had not broken her. She often found herself reflecting on the past, holding on to memories that shaped her, yet always looking forward with hope. The challenges she faced had stripped away her illusions of control, but they had also revealed the depth of her own strength and the unwavering love that surrounded her. It had stripped away her illusions of control, but it had also revealed the depth of her own strength and the unwavering love that surrounded her. Grace's journey was not just about overcoming adversity, it was about discovering the profound connections that sustain us, the inner strength that propels us forward, and the love that binds us together. In the end, she emerged not just stronger, but more compassionate, more connected, and more at peace with herself and the world around her. Section 9. A New Dawn. As Grace embarked on this new chapter of her life, she carried with her the lessons she had learned. She learned the importance of vulnerability, of allowing herself to lean on others when she needed it most. She learned the power of true friendship, the kind that weathered storms and emerged stronger on the other side. Most importantly, she learned that true strength wasn't about never faltering. It was about rising again, stronger and wiser, with the support of those who loved her. The future stretched before her, full of possibilities, and Grace, no longer afraid of the unknown, embraced it with open arms, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing that she would never face them alone.